Hey guys, it's Noah here,
And the comic book god.
and this is the Hidden Comics for the week of April 2nd, 2014.
Alrighty, how are you, sir?
A little down in the dumps because I had to watch a certain trailer for a certain film directed by a certain jackoff who is destroying a certain beloved cartoon of mine from my childhood.
Is this the horse-faced director we all know and hate?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Then I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
And you have my sympathies.
Thank you. I'm not even going to put a link because I don't want you good people to witness that horror.
Yeah. I will say this, though. It looked better than what I was expecting.
Is that really a good endorsement, though?
I know, but I'm just saying, it looked better than what I was
That's
expecting.
That's kind of like saying, well, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't as terrible as I thought it would be.
Yeah. I do hate how it looks like they're going to do the same bullshit that Sony did with the new Spider-Man movie, but we'll talk about that more on Nerd Culture Radio, which will be Monday, April 7th, 4:30 to 5 on 95.9 CKUW, and you can also download the episode for those of you living outside of the Manitoba area on their website, ckuw.ca.
So, what have you got for us?
Well, I have Red Lanterns issue 29. I know this came out a week ago, but it is... unfortunately, we didn't get to really get to that last week, so I thought I'd review it this week. What about you?
I have, for the third week in a row, even though I couldn't get that last episode uploaded. Sorry.
That's all right.
Is Chapter 10 of Dark Cybertron, Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, issue 27, featuring Skylight from Robots in Disguise. I actually had him as a kid. He was a really good toy, except he broke way too easily.
Yeah, a lot of those toys weren't very
I blamed
well
that
made.
on the crappy Beast Wars mold that he was made from.
Fair enough.
Actually, he's not even in the issue. They just put him on the cover because he has a toy coming out this year. Okay.
Anyways.
So, shall we start with Red Lanterns?
Sure.
All right. Put them up. God, this chair's uncomfortable. It feels like I'm back in high school.
Anyways, so Red Lantern number 29. So this is, again, part of the Red Daughter of Krypton story arc, and from this issue it looks like Kara is going to be staying as a Red Lantern for quite some time. So we've gone over the change, how she was like spewing fire from her mouth and shooting laser beams in random directions. We've gone over all this other stuff that's happened, how they cannot remove the ring because if they do, she'll die, and how she has to work out, I love this, she has to work out her issues before she can take off the ring, and it's like, okay, guys. So yeah, that was different.
I'm guessing that's a metaphor for something.
I think they're referencing the whole New Krypton story arc. I'm not sure if you got a chance to read that.
No, I don't really follow DC, remember?
Okay.
Outside of Batman.
But in the end, what happened was Superman pretty much destroyed Krypton.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyways, in this issue, Superman shows up, and Guy Gardner's trying to get Supergirl to go back with him and hoping that Superman can help her work through her anger and all that fun stuff. And to pretty much make a long story short, Superman says, "No, I think she's better off with you. Have fun," and then flies off into the sunset. And
it's your problem now, suckers.
Yeah, exactly. And it, like, not a whole lot happened. They went on patrol because now the Red Lanterns are in charge of Earth Sector 2814, or Earth Sector here.
Oh, good.
Or, sorry, Space Sector here.
Put the Psychopath Lanterns in charge of security.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, because there's like, we never go on patrol. What the hell is this? And they did say that, a Blue Lantern could remove the ring, but they're all gone, which is kind of funny because they are still around. There's like one left.
So,
and he's hanging out with Hal Jordan.
So maybe just like give him a ring on the cell phone. Hey, Blue Lantern, we kind of need your
Yeah.
help. Angsty teenage girl situation over here.
Anyway, so they talk to Kara, and she talks to Superman. And she's like, "Well, you know, I want to be my own person, and I don't want to listen to you and all this." And Superman's just like, "Okay, that's fine. You can go off with these guys." And then he just turns to Guy Gardner, and he's just like, "You better not fuck this up," and just flies off. And
He's a great cousin.
yeah, and then that's pretty much where we are. He has a hissy fit on the Red Lanterns and then flies away. Oh, and at the very end, I'm forgetting her name. But anyways, at the end of the issue, this Red Lantern comes crashing down onto the planet where Guy Gardner and Kara and some of the other Red Lanterns are just hanging out and living, and they're like, "Oh my god!" and that's pretty much where the issue ends. Overall, the issue was all right. You know, it wasn't the best that I've seen, especially from this storyline, but it was still good. So I'd give it a pick it up if you see it. It was enjoyable. It wasn't like the new Silver Surfer issue, which I'm not even going to start to get into.
Maybe on the radio show.
Yeah, like, let me put it this way. Go rewatch the review I did for Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue 16. Take the rating I gave that and then, like, times it by 1,000. But anyways, that is Red Lanterns number 29.
Oh boy. Alright.
Yep.
And now it's time for Transformers, Robots in Disguise. No, sorry, More Than Meets the Eye.
Nice work.
Why do they have two different series but named?
Because money!
Because money, okay. So, Transformers, More Than Meets the Eye, issue 27. With Skybite on the cover, even though he's nowhere in the issue. But guess who it is? Just about every other Transformer you could possibly want, including Skylinks, even though he's only off in the background.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Literally,
sure.
he's just there in one panel. It's funny.
Oh my god. Okay.
And
Go ahead.
And Wheelie actually makes a decent joke, and he's actually kind of enjoyable in this comic, instead of being an annoying little...
So, like, you don't want to strangle him?
No!
Holy shit.
I know.
I'm astounded.
And Megatron is having a change of heart, since he saved the Autobots from being destroyed by the Necro-Titan with the help of Metroplex. And the Autobots and the Decepticons are now being all buddy-buddy.
No. Megatron saved the Autobots for a non-selfish reason?
I guess? Everything you know about Transformers just broke?
Yeah. This is going to take some time for me to adjust to. Anyways,
welcome to the new world!
Anyways, go ahead.
So, while the Decepticons and Autobots are celebrating their victory over the Necro-Titan...
Seriously! No, I'm sorry. Like, this is weird. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You're not going to interrupt me again, are you?
What the fuck? Like, okay, you know what? That's it. There's no more excuse for not having world peace now, goddammit. If the Autobots and Decepticons can work out their fucking differences, so can you.
Russia, Crimea.
God.
Anyways, Israel and the Muslims.
North Korea, I'm looking at you.
North Korea and everybody else.
No, mostly North Korea.
Mostly North Korea.
But anyways.
Well, North Korea hates everybody else, so it works out. Anyway, so the Autobots and the Decepticons are having a blast. They're all sitting down in the bar, drinking and singing together, and it's like I'm watching a Transformers version of Cheers. It's so weird yet so amazing to read. It's actually fun. There's some good comedy between Swerve and Blur, actually. Because apparently, like, Swerve goes all fanboy on Blur, because Blur is apparently his hero. I'm like, why is Blur your hero? I mean, he was funny in the movie, but...
I have no response. I have no response for this.
Meanwhile, let's get to something...
Congratulations, IDW. You have... No one has gotten this reaction from me. No one, not even Valiant. Way to go. I've not had this reaction to anything since the 90s.
But
And I mean that in a good way.
Is this a good reaction?
Yes.
Okay. It's not a bad reaction like when you watch Jazz die at the end of the first movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that, Noah.
You killed the one black robot, Michael Bay. You are a racist. Back in the Dead universe, Optimus Prime, who is now finally calling himself Optimus Prime and not Orion Pax anymore, because he finally decided to stop being a wuss. They've killed Nova Prime, Cup's there, Cyclonus, Rodimus, and yeah, that's about it. And they're trying to figure out how to get back into the portal that just closed on them.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, and Shockwave's planning to end time and space itself and feed it all to Cybertron, apparently.
You know what? I think it's time for a crossover. Bring Doctor Who into the Transformers universe.
I'm surprised IDW hasn't done that. Anyway.
Seriously, IDW, I'm expecting this from you now. If I don't see it, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Hey, I'm still waiting. I'm still upset that they never did a Beast Wars reboot crossover back in the 90s. That would have been awesome. Both series were done by Mainframe. They could have just reused all the same animation assets.
No, I'm just trying to remember, because I think they did.
No, they didn't. There was never a Transformers reboot crossover.
Really?
Maybe a cameo and like a background as a joke.
Huh. Okay, anyways.
I know they had the YTV robot in one episode.
Yeah.
They actually cut that out of the US airing. ABC! So, go out and buy it now. It's surreal, but it's so, so wonderful. Guess that wraps it up.
Yeah, oh, before we go, just one thing. So I have started a new series called The Toy Box here on TV Pop Culture. We are going to try and review all new toys, because we do know, that's what you guys want to see. The three reviews I have up right now are the one for the 1 to 6th scale Alan Scott Green Lantern, the Biff Bang Pow Doctor Who William Hartnell Doctor action figure, and the DC Signature Starman action figure.
I'm surprised you didn't review any Transformers yet. Not even your Shattered Glass Cyclonus.
Well, like I said, I'm trying to keep it new.
Alright.
So, haven't really been that many good new Transformers.
Oh, don't say that. There's some good new Transformers.
I didn't say that there weren't some. I just said that there hasn't been that many.
Well, Hasbro seemed to be focusing all their crap on gimmicky kitty lines, so I guess we'll see you folks next time. And don't forget, this weekend, Saturday, April 5th, 11 to 9, Retro Gamers Unite, Sturgeon Heights Community Center. I gotta pimp it out one last time.
Alrighty, well, we'll see you guys later.